Hi everyone, I'm Marina Alonso Tablón, a pupil from Segunda de Bachillerato, and in this video I'm going to explain you the organization of the Dual Diploma program. As you know, in third of ESO you are given the opportunity of taking part in the Dual Diploma, and I'm going to tell you how it goes. First of all, you will have to do an access exam in which you can get 3 possible marks, between 70 and 80%, which means that you will be cursing English first, between 80 and 90% English second, and between 90 and 100% English third. In the first course you will have 2 subjects, English first, second or third, and life management skills. If you are cursing English first or second, you will also have Burlington, which is something I'm going to explain you later. In the second course, you will also have 2 subjects, English, second, third or fourth, and American history. Then, in the third course, you will have economy and politics, and in the fourth course, the last one, you will have to choose between 5 options, engineering, criminology, photography, psychology, or English, third, fourth, and 5. Now I'm going to talk to you about Burlington. As I've told you before, depending on your level of English, during the first year of the Dual Diploma program you will be cursing English first, second or third. If you are doing English first or second, you will also have to complete Burlington. What is Burlington? Burlington is an app designed for pupils whose aim is to improve their level of English. It is divided into 5 sections: vocabulary, grammar, listening, speaking and reading. In order to complete this part of the subject, you will need headphones and a microphone because you will have to speak, you will have to read some tests and answer questions, you will have to listen to records and answer questions, and everything related to the different ways in which you can improve your level of English. I found it a bit boring, but I think it's also very useful because all the expressions you learn in Burlington, on the grammar, the vocabulary, it's needed in your future life. For example, if you want to travel to an English-speaking country, or if you want to communicate with a tourist in English. So, even though it can be sometimes a bit tiring, it's also very instructive and I really recommend it.
Hi, I'm Pilar and I'm going to tell you about the first year. So, once you've done the exam, you either get into English 1, English 2 or English 3. English 1 is about grammar and vocabulary, it's kind of the same as English 2, but the thing is that it teaches you the basic things that you need to know in order to get to the hard part. Then you've got English 2, that's where I started. English 2 is grammar, is vocabulary and reading. The thing is that even though grammar is kind of the same as in school, like English grammar is always similar, vocabulary is completely different and you'll learn a lot of words that you can use in your compositions, in your homework, etc. Then you've got English 3. For me, it was the hardest one, but for me, it was also my favorite one. It's the most creative one. It teaches you how to write. So, for example, I remember we had to read a book and then change the ending. We had to write a lot of compositions related to topics that we were really interested in. I think it's really interesting that you will like it.
Hi, I'm Abril, and in 3rd of ESO I did English 3, so in 4th of ESO I did English 4. I'm not gonna lie to you, this subject is quite hard. It's probably the hardest in all the dual diploma program, or at least for me. In this subject you will have lots of reading and lots of writing, and at first you may feel like it's too much work for you, or you may feel quite lost because you may not understand some words. But don't worry, because the same happened to me at first. It seemed like it was so much difficult, but then I got used to it, and with this subject you will improve a lot your reading and your writing a lot. And it's also true that you've been working through English 3, the past course, so you will have gained lots of practice in things like how to manage your time and all those things. So English 4 is hard, but if you've worked the past course and you work day by day, it will be really no problem for you, so don't worry.